Metro Brokers TV.
Hi, I'm Kathy Saltero with MetroBrokersTV.com, and today we have in the studio with us James Frazee, and he is with Real Tech Enterprises. James, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Tell me a little bit about your background in real estate, how you got started.
You bet. Well, my background in real estate started 22 years ago. January 2nd, 1990, I jumped into it and been doing residential real estate ever since. I've been focusing mostly on short sales in the last 2 to 3 years because there's so much of it, and just serving buyers and sellers' needs.
What is your feeling about customer service? I mean, you really focus on that, don't you?
I sure try. I was brought up to do so, and at the same time, I always have really made that a very big part of my business. I believe in the old-fashioned style of doing business, and I try to give people that, and I hope that carries across with all the referrals I receive from all my past clients. I think that works. I've been really blessed. I even had one where I worked with him for a good long time, and he even asked me to be his best man at the closing. And we are very close friends today.
Oh, that's awesome. That is a very close relationship with your customers.
Yeah, I've been very lucky.
Tell us about the areas of town that you actually focus on.
All over. In today's market, you can't focus just on one, but pretty much the Front Range, Denver metro area. I currently have transactions from Castle Rock all the way up to Longmont, so kind of everywhere. I put a lot of miles on. It's
kind of really a crazy market out there now. Where are you seeing things headed? What are your feelings about what's going on?
Wow, great question. These are turbulent waters right now. I don't know where it's going. All I can do is stay on top of where we are today and try to stay involved in all the new policies, procedures, anything that has to do with what's going to affect a buyer and seller through Congress or whatever. There's a lot of great programs for buyers and sellers that Congress is putting forth, but at the same time, a lot of them are kind of falling through the cracks too. So it's just staying on top of it.
Absolutely. You say you focused a lot on short sales in the last few years, because I think we all have had to kind of change gears and directions a little bit. How have you seen short sales change? Because they have evolved immensely in the last few years.
Well, there's good and bad with everything. The good is, compared to when I started doing it, it took a lot longer to do it. Sometimes transactions would sit out there for a year. And that's very frustrating for a seller that wants to have closure, and the buyer too. Matters who you represent, but that's changed quite a bit, which has been good for both parties, buyers and sellers. Some of the things that's still kind of changing is what the banks are willing to do. There's around 500 different lenders around the nation. That creates a lot of individuality on their policies, and with the policies, you think you know it all, and then somebody throws your curveball.
That's right.
So I'm always learning. That's
right. Well, how can customers get a hold of you?
Best way, of course, is what I carry on in my pocket, which is always my cell phone. That's 303-548-9157. Great way to get hold of me, of course, is my email. My staff is always monitoring that. That's info@denvershortsalelogic.com. And of course, check out my web address, which is denvershortsalelogic.com.
Very good. James, thank you so much for coming in and talking with us today.
Thank you.
You bet. And for more real estate related videos like this one, be sure to tune in to MetroBrokersTV.com.
Find more great Metro Brokers videos at MetroBrokersTV.com.